Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here today giving you an LC Pokemon Showdown battle. And right before I begin, I'd like to apologize for not uploading yesterday. Things are definitely busy around here, and if you want to know anything about my future uploads, please feel free to listen to what I have to say after the battle. Alright, thanks guys. Anyway, this is a brand new LC team I came up with, and so there's just a bunch of pokes I really want to try out. So I've got a Life Orb Apom here, and unfortunately it doesn't have Technician like its evolution, but it does actually do quite a hefty chunk to just about anything. Next I have Wynot, and I'm usually not that great with Wobbuffet, but Wynot is actually pretty darn effective in LC with a Violate and then a ton of HP to deal back a counter or Mirror Coat. And then I have my Pineco here, which is really just full hazards and then rapid spin. And then I have a sub Nasty Plot Krogunk and a sub SD Poniard. And Krogunk has Black Sludge while Poniard has leftovers, and this is because I want to get some recovery, as I want to have as many substitutes as possible so it can set up on things. And there's definitely some mind games when it comes with Poniard and Sucker Punch, as I've dealt with quite a few B-Sharps with the same situation. And then no one really recognizes that Krogunk has dry skin, so that is definitely something to get the advantage of when facing other teams. And then finally, and definitely not least, I have Wooper, which has the Unaware ability, which, oh my gosh, it is fantastic, especially against Shell Smashers. Most people really aren't prepared for it, and so they're just setting up all over me, but it won't matter since I have Unaware, and no stat boosts will ever affect the amount of damage they're going to deal to me. So while they're getting defense drops, I'm just able to hit them with an Earthquake, and bam, they're basically right out of there. So now looking at his team, I know Apom is going to be very key in taking out most of his big threats. Like for Abra, a Fake Out will be able to take out the possible Focus Sash, and Apom is also naturally faster than Mienfoo, so a Fake Out and Return combo should be able to take out Mienfoo pretty easily. And then with Abra, if I can get 2 Fake Outs off, I should be able to take it out. And then Misdreavus can definitely be a threat. I do have the Shadow Claw on Apom, but I might have to have other means of taking it out, such as with my Krogunk with the Dark Pulse. And then Clamperl is not a problem, as it'll just Shell Smash, and since Wooper has the Unaware ability, I will just be able to take it out as it loses its defense. And then I won't really know what the sets are for Krogunk and Dwebble, as they can both be very diverse, whether Krogunk is physical or special, or whether Dwebble is just for hazards or a Shell Smashing variant. So yeah, I will see how that goes. So I start out with my Apom as he starts out with Dwebble, and I'm not really sure what it's going to do, so I just go out for the Fake Out anyway, just to deal some damage, and he does go out right to Misdreavus. So now I will reveal the Shadow Claw, and he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. So it's definitely telling me it's a defensive Misdreavus, and luckily he misses the Will-O-Wisp, because that could have been very vital, and you'll see why later. So I do give it to Krogunk, as now I can just Nasty Plot up and get some damage, and so I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse here, and he actually goes for the Taunt, so that's pretty fortunate for me, just able to attack right away. So now it goes in Abra, and honestly I'm fine with sacking Krogunk here. I do have the Vacuum Wave for the priority, so I'm able to take out a possible Focus Sash. So now I bring in Wynot, and I take that Shadow Ball rather well, and so the Mirror Coat will easily take out the Abra. So now Mienfoo comes in, and I just don't want to take any extra damage, and now my Pineco comes in, and I take his hits pretty well, but unfortunately he does knock off my Violate, so now I'm definitely going to be a lot weaker. And so now he U-turns out here, he goes into Krogunk, and I'm just really trying to get up some hazards here. He takes away the Toxic Spikes because of course he is Poison type, and now here I'm thinking he's going to set up, so I do go into Wooper, and since I have Unaware of course, I am able to just take him out in 2 hits, as he doesn't really suspect that I have Unaware, so he sets up Nasty Plot twice, and to his surprise, yeah, he doesn't even do a third. And now he goes into Clamperl, and he tries setting up on me again, but Fortunately, I am able just to get some extra damage because of that defense drop, and to my surprise though, he does take me out with just one surf, so that's a strong poke. So now I go in with the Apom revenge kill with the fake out, and now Mienfu comes in, and I really need to preserve my Apom, so I go out to Why Not, and maybe I can take some hits, that's what I'm hoping. So I go for the counter here, and he makes a good play of going for the knockoff, as he wants to ensure that I do not live the U-turn in order to do a ton of damage to anything he has left. So now he does go into Dwebble, and here's the situation. I go for the sub here, and I make a really bad play here. I go for the Sucker Punch. I have Iron Head. I really should have went for it. So I really don't know why I didn't, but fortunately I am able to take out the Dwebble with the 2 Sucker Punches. But now here it comes. Mienfu is in here. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch just to get some extra damage, but of course he will take me out easily with the Drain Punch. And at least I took out his fake out since he can't use that anymore. But yeah, the point is here I have to go in with Apom and I have to do as much damage as possible with fake out and then the U-turn combination. I'm going to go into Pineco. And I do this because I'm worried that Return won't be able to kill it off from the range it was at. So I do come in with Pineco, and of course I only have Rapid Spin, so I'm not going to do any damage. And I don't know if it was necessarily misplay because now he's at lower health before and I get to go for the fake out now. And so now I can finish him off with a return since I'm naturally faster. And that was a very close 1-0 victory. So that was an awesome battle, Margles. Alright guys, thanks for watching as always. And right before I talk about my video uploading, I'd just like to say that there was one comment about me not being able to speak well enough because of my microphone. And well, until I do get a new microphone, which might take a little motivation, you know, maybe influence my parents a bit just to get a cooler microphone in the future. But yeah, that will take some time. But for now, I am moving the microphone a little bit more away from my mouth so I am able to speak hopefully a little bit more clear and you don't get just random bursts of air and all that stuff. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. And then also, now about my uploading, things are pretty busy over here unfortunately, and I'm very sorry that I'm not uploading as frequently as I'd like to. Yeah, just a couple tests going on and a bunch of studying, you know, boring stuff. But yeah, hopefully soon I'll be able to come back with that daily schedule. I'm really sorry about that. I really appreciate your guys' support though. You guys haven't complained about that. And yeah, you guys are amazing. I will keep trying to upload as much as possible. I'm definitely not going away anytime soon. So yeah guys, thank you for watching. Like, comment, sub, and until later. Peace.